Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McKola. Manchester United have just got their first win of the season, 3-0 against Luton Town. We're through to the next round of the Cup, just what the doctor ordered today. And it wasn't easy. The scoreline, to me, suggests, Manchester United must have had it easy today, cruise through to the next round of the Cup. But it wasn't actually the case. Luton Town, who have done well so far this season, coming back into the Championship, started the season well, got a victory against Derby at the weekend, Wayne Rooney's Derby County at the weekend, and they were hoping to do us over in this game, and they came out, started pretty well. Now Manchester United got a penalty through Brandon Williams just before half time. It was a penalty. It was a stonewall penalty. It was a good run by Brandon Williams, maybe a little bit clever to go across the defender. Defender brought him down. It's a penalty to Manchester United, and Juan Mata puts it away. Eased the nerves a little bit as well. You could feel that there was maybe a little bit of nerves, a little bit of tension within the team, having lost the first game of the season, and the team having a lot of players that were making their first start of the season. Dean Henderson, he was excellent today for Manchester United with what he had to do. Look, he kept a clean sheet, which is great. And one of the saves that he made in the second half, although I think, it was at a decent height, it was in a position where if it goes in, you blame your goalkeeper. But he made a very, very good save, and then it came back across the post, and he made sure that it was kept out. Eric Bailly keeping it off the line as well today. Eric Bailly was another one of those that came in for his first start of the season, and I thought he was excellent for Manchester United today with what he had to do, because we've got to keep, it in context with the fact that we played Luton Town today. But this is a Luton Town side that have been playing Championship football for the last couple of weeks. They've built up their fitness. They would have been up for this one. It wasn't just a walkover by any stretch of the imagination. Wan-Bissaka, Williams getting their first starts of the season. That was good to see from them as well. And I thought Aaron Wan-Bissaka did some very good things going forward. We missed him at the weekend. You think AU Zaha, they probably get pocketed by Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but he wasn't in that game. So it's good to see him getting some fitness. And Brandon Williams as well. He was chucking in some naughty tackles, and he was getting stuck in and into people's faces. But good to see him in that team, providing us something different at that left-back position. Now, obviously, we're being linked with someone like Alex Telles, who could potentially come in, give us a goal threat, give us an assist threat from that left-hand side. But while Luke Shaw's there, he's someone that needs to be pushed. And whilst we've got Brandon Williams, we know from last season he's someone that can keep Luke Shaw on his toes if we don't make that fullback signing. Nemanja Matic coming back into the midfield was vitally important for Manchester United. We missed him so much. Now, we know Pogba was poor against Crystal Palace. McTominay was poor against Crystal Palace. But when we don't have Matic in the team, we don't have that naturally suited number 6, someone that's just going to sit there, marshal the defence, marshal the midfield, and make sure everything is kept simple and that back four is protected. And that's exactly what Nemanja Matic does. And what he does as well, he's always showing for the ball. Whenever someone picks up the ball, whether it's a centre-half, a full-back, one of his fellow midfielders, he's always showing for the ball and giving an easy option to allow those players to break out of the press. One of the things for me with Scott McTominay is there's a fair few times where he'll hide behind someone, and when you're trying to get out of the press, when teams are getting in your face, coming up, trying to win the ball off you, and you're hiding and you're not giving your teammate an option on the ball, it's a problem. It causes pressure. You start making 1 or 2 rush passes, and then they've got the ball, and you're under the cosh. So I thought Nemanja Matic did really well, with the basics today, and it's exactly what he brings us in that midfield position. Donny van der Beek got a start, and I thought he looked really good today for Manchester United as well. And it was just a good performance overall. Odion Ighalo, Jesse Lingard, Juan Mata, and I thought they all did well. Mata got his goal. Ighalo, you could tell there was a few heavy touches, or once he'd get through beyond the defence, he'd have a touch and it'd take him away from the goal or take him towards the defender. And you can tell he's lacking that match sharpness, or maybe, just being at Manchester United is catching up with him. He's been playing at Shanghai Shenhua, Watford, all these different places. Now he's at Manchester United. Some Nigerian fans will probably say Ighalo's become the Ighalo that they remember, but he's still got to gain his fitness, so it's hard to gauge where these players are. Are they fit? Are they, still looking for that fitness? It's difficult to see, but, today Ighalo, he didn't look great there. Mata and Lingard, I thought they did well. Lingard was my man of the match for Manchester United. I thought, actually, it weren't Lingard. I think Lingard was our best attacker, and he did more going forward. Eric Bailly was probably my personal man of the match. I don't want to copy Joel's man of the match. Eric Bailly was my man of the match. We kept a clean sheet, and I think he was a big part of that. And I'd like to see Eric Bailly given an opportunity alongside Harry Maguire against Brighton at the weekend. Lindelof's clearly shown that he's not deserving of a start, in my opinion, or keeping his spot. He needs to fight for that back. I think Harry Maguire could be in the same boat as Victor Lindelof if we had enough centre-halves, but he's your captain. He plays more often than not. He plays every single game. Get Eric Bailly alongside him. He's got the pace, got the quickeries, the speed, he's got the recovery, and I believe Eric Bailly could be that potential partner. I personally think he's our best centre-half. Get him in there. He needs to stay fit, though, but if he can stay fit, Manchester United have possibly got the solution to our centre-half problems and that issue looking for a partner for Maguire on our hands already. So we need to be at that in terms of Eric Bailly and give him another chance. Don't just drag him out of the team now. How can you expect him to build up that confidence, build up that fitness if he's not in the team week in, week out, or in even consistently for a week? You just can't see it. In the second half, obviously, it was still tight. Luton was still in the game all the way. Manchester United made a few changes. We brought on Rashford, we brought on Bruno, we brought on Greenwood with about 15 minutes to go. And that's when United clicked into gear. I think it showed the difference between our bench warmers, our reserve players, and our first 11 players. They've got an extra bit of quality. Now, obviously, they were coming into a game where Luton were tired and, there was a lot more gaps opening up. But the second goal, the third goal, there were very good bits of football from Manchester United, and it was good to see Marcus Rashford getting his first goal of the campaign after a great bit of play. Eric Bailly clears the ball, Nemanja Matic brings it down, Bruno gets involved, Mason's getting involved, and Marcus Rashford with the touch and the finish, which was sublime. And then Mason Greenwood, the boy is clinical. The boy don't mess around. Now, there's a big message and a big FU to Gareth Southgate, who dropped him from the England squad. But Mason Greenwood, what a player. And I mean, we started off this video talking about Wayne Rooney, talking about how he played against Luton at the weekend. Wayne Rooney's Manchester United's record goal scorer on 253 goals. Mason Greenwood's now on 18, is it? 235 away from that record. Now, I know he's a young lad at 18 years old. And no, Ollie wouldn't thank anybody for saying this. Ollie probably wouldn't say it himself. But Mason Greenwood is going to beat Wayne Rooney's goal scoring record, whether you, I, Joe, anybody likes it or not. If this boy stays fit, there's only one way he's going, and that's to the very top of the game. If he stays at Manchester United, he's scoring those goals that will make him top goal scorer of Manchester United. Now, it may be the case that Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial have got there before him, but Mason Greenwood will be right behind them in terms of getting that Wayne Rooney record. And I wouldn't be surprised if he done it for the country as well, as long as Gareth Southgate's out of that England manager's job anytime soon. The boy's a star. I haven't seen a player come through like that for an awfully long time. And I know we kind of get false hopes with some players at times, but Mason Greenwood's special. I haven't seen a player like that since Wayne Rooney. And you can say Cristiano Ronaldo, but I don't even think at 18 Cristiano Ronaldo looked as good as Greenwood looked now at 18. Like, there was still something about Ronaldo at 18 where he needed to get his decision making right. There was a few little things that he needed to work on. And Cristiano Ronaldo is a supreme example of what you can do with that hard work, dedication, and just pure graft and skill as well, obviously. But Mason Greenwood has the ability in abundance, comes naturally to him, and the most difficult thing to do as a footballer is stick the ball in the net, and he does it piece of piss, left foot, right foot, so easy. He's going to break Wayne Rooney's record. It's simple as that, and there might even be a statue of him after he's finished. But what a player, Mason Greenwood. And United are through to the next round of the Cup, which is all that we wanted. Hopefully we can end this week with a victory against Brighton in the Premier League, picking up our first 3 points of the league campaign. And remember, we've got the preview, we've got all that good stuff coming your way for that game, and the watch along on the weekend as well. So make sure you're keeping it locked. Like, comment, share and subscribe. And for now, I've been Adam McKola. This has been Stretford Paddock. We're out of here.